This is take number like 8. And you know what? I wasn't make this video tonight, but I just had to because I just keep seeing it and I just get more and more, not irritated. Irritated would be a bad word. Flabbergasted might be a better word. I'm actually tongue-tied because I've done this video like 8 times now, and each take is like 10 minutes long. So we're going to try to cut this rant down very short. Tarantino. Everybody's hating on him because of the comments he made about Paul Domino and Matthew Lillard. Do I agree with his comments about them? No. I adore both actors. Been a huge fan since 2004. Girl Next Door, Paul Domino, and Matthew Lillard since seeing Scream and Hackers when I was a kid. Both actors love their work. Will continue to watch anything they're in. People saying that Paul Domino's Riddler is this groundbreaking performance, and it was just one of the best performances we've seen of the Riddler and all this other nonsense. It might be the best Riddler performance we've seen, but it's not groundbreaking. Okay? The Batman is not revolutionary. It's not something that changed the superhero genre forever. No, that was The Dark Knight and Heath Ledger's performance as Joker, which, again, everybody, we're not going to get on that whole spiel, but that was groundbreaking and it changed the genre forever. The Batman didn't change nothing and everything's still the same. So therefore, it's not groundbreaking. Just because you liked it doesn't mean it's groundbreaking. Okay, Tarantino. Everybody's calling him a hack, said he's horrible. He rips off all his movies. He hasn't room to talk. Tarantino literally has been ripping off movies since day one with Reservoir Dogs. Okay? Everybody who knows movies knows this. The critics, the Academy, and the film nerds who all supported and loved his work since day one know this. So you're trying to point that out like it's some magical discovery? All you're doing is reinforcing what everybody already knew. Yes, everybody knows he steals shamelessly. That's what he's known for. That's what made him who he is. People try to mimic that, and that's why all these terrible Tarantino knockoffs in the 90s and early 2000s, and that only made him more popular and doubled down on his capability of making great films, because anybody can steal from other filmmakers. Only people with talent and skill can do it masterfully and tastefully and create something better than what came before. Tarantino does that. He steals shamelessly and makes great films. Not everybody can do that. We've seen that with all the terrible Tarantino knockoffs. Just because he said something that you don't agree with doesn't diminish his credibility as a filmmaker. The reason why you're so upset, which I don't think a lot of people understand this, you're not upset because Joe Schmo says something about your favorite actor and you're upset about it. You're upset because an Academy Award-winning filmmaker, one who is one of the greatest filmmakers of their generation, said something bad and horrible about the actor you like, and that's why you're mad. Because somebody who actually has a weighted opinion, whose opinion matters because of the accomplishments he has accomplished, and the value and the statue of his credibility is what makes the comment sting and which is making outrage. It's not the fact that somebody said that Paul Domino and Matthew Lillard suck that makes you mad. It's the fact that Tarantino said it makes you mad because of who he is and the statue in which he is held to in Hollywood and amongst film nerds. His opinion matters. Therefore, when you don't agree with it, you're upset. Because if anybody else on Film Talk bashed their favorite actor, nobody would bat an eye, because who cares what they think? It's because Tarantino said it. People are outraged because his opinion matters. Now, do I agree with his opinion? No, I don't. But in that same breath, I still respect him as a Academy Award-winning, critically acclaimed filmmaker. Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair, got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes and 98% Rotten Tomatoes audience score with 100% on the critical score for Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair, the 4.5-hour Kill Bill movie. So yes, Tarantino is without question a great filmmaker. And, you know, I literally would love to have this conversation with anybody. Have an intellectual and intelligent conversation on Tarantino and his filmmaking, because I guarantee there's evidence miles long that proves that he is a fantastic, phenomenal, and groundbreaking filmmaker. Just because you don't agree with his opinions doesn't make him a hack. With that being said, what are your thoughts? Comment below. Let me know.